everyone, how's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to real life. I just dyed my hair and I've been really sick for like 3 weeks now. I've been out of town. I've been in 9-degree weather. I've got terrible dark spots. Haven't done my nails since December, and I ran out of my hair dye remover from my skin. So, but you know what? We all have those days, and I thought, why not? I haven't recorded in a while, so I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do a get ready with me. Quite a few of you, when I talked about the different palettes, asked me to do a look with Laurel's palette, the Cat's Pajamas. Love this palette, so you want to see what it looks like. I am certainly going to do a look with it. I'm going to use some new products that I'm just trying out, and I'll just tell you along what they are. And yeah, my hair is wet. I just washed it. And I ran out of my, what's it called? The Briojo. I ran out of that. But you know what I was going to tell you? When I was in Kansas, when I travel and plane, what I try to do is take those samples, those shampoo samples. And I had one from Honesty, or Honest. I think that's the name of it, Honest. I'll leave a picture of it up here. I had the shampoo and the conditioner, you know those little envelopes that they come in? Oh my gosh, I could not believe it. How shiny and beautiful my hair looked. So, what did I do? I went and I ordered some more. Alright. Okay, someone else asked me to do a get ready with me from start to finish. The only thing I have on my face is some rosehip oil, and I have the Matrixyl. I don't have anything else on. I'm going to add some It Cosmetics, and this is, I think it's the Bye Bye Under Eye. I'm trying to finish it up. I don't have too much left. As I'm doing this, let me go back. So we went back to Kansas and we closed on our home, and we're very excited. We're going to go back during my spring break so we could take some of the furniture that we have here that really is going to look better in Kansas. They originally came from Kansas and now they're going back to Kansas. And then I have been so incredibly sick. It has been horrible. 3 weeks, non-stop coughing. I went to the doctor. I had aches and pains. I had a fever. It was horrible. When I finally got to the doctor, he said, oh, well, it's all over. And they gave me what I call Mickey Mouse pills. They're these little tiny pills that's supposed to help you with the cough. Yeah, don't waste your money. They don't do anything, at least not for me. I'm going to use the Origin, and this is a Perfect World. It's the moisturizer, and it has an SPF of 40. I'm going out today, so I need some lots of coverage that has SPF. So, yeah, then all of that went away, but I was just coughing. I couldn't sleep. I slept, well, I did sleep 3-4 hours, but the coffee just kept me awake all night long. Oh yes, I did do my brows before I got on here. I went back to the doctor and I said, all right, I'm in a classroom. I don't want to be stopping and coughing because they were coughing fits. So I got a Z-Pack and I have an inhaler. Today was the last day I took the last pill from the Z-Pack. I guess those are antibiotics. I have no idea. For a primer, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Prep Stuff that my viewer, subscriber, friend, Julie recommended, and I really like this one because, why? It has an SPF also in it. I'll leave it linked down below because I can't see and I don't want to waste time. Could you see the bags under my eyes? Oh my gosh, this has been horrible. It really, really has. So yeah, we were in Kansas for about 4 or 5 days. We flew back and forth. I just purchased this, and this is the Becca. You know, this little blue one that they're just advertising all over the place. And Stephanie talked about it, and Stephanie loved it. I was talking to Natalie last night, and Natalie said, yeah, that stuff doesn't work. It could be because Stephanie is 30 years younger than me, and that's why it works on her. But I'll say, Natalie suggested that I get the one from Smashbox, so I have that on order. Smooth, I guess. Awaken, like a cup of coffee. Natalie, you're right. It's not doing squat for me. I'll use it for now. I'll sanitize it, and I'll probably pass it on to Christy, because she's also 30 years younger than me. I'm trying out, well, this was so funny. when I was talking to Natalie last night, she said to me, the new NARS foundation is fabulous. And I said, I know, I just got it. So we were laughing because we had just both gotten it. And I said, this is my second day wearing the foundation. And she said, yeah, it's my second day too. So I don't know if you saw that video where I mentioned it. I had received the wrong color. I had ordered the wrong color. And I looked like an Oompa Loompa. So I changed it. I exchanged it. The new shade that works really well is Barcelona. Nice pump and a glass. So this is the third time I'm using it. I just want to make sure before I recommend it that it really does work as well as I think it does. This is a medium coverage foundation, and you know that I don't usually use medium coverage. I do have them, and all I do with those, I take some Laura Geller and the what is it called? Baked Balance and Brighten foundation, and it just evens out my skin tone pretty well. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you I got this email, and it's from a subscriber, and I don't think she wants me to say who it is, so I'm not going to say. If she's watching, she knows it's her. Anyway, she sent me an email, and she's been a subscriber for quite a while, and I guess she was watching somebody's channel, and well, I know she was watching somebody's channel. She said, you know, Marlene, I've been watching you for quite a while, and you do collaborations with other creators. You seem to get along. You all talk about each other. And I wanted to know, is it true that there's a lot of competition and behind the scenes you just really don't get along? I just had to laugh. You know, it just strikes me so funny. I know, I'm sure I know who said this, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use some Dior Lip Maximizer. If I have there is really, in the mature community, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, there is no competition. I mean, we get really happy when someone reaches a milestone. We celebrate each other's accomplishments. We work together. We're happy for each other. I'm going to use some of the balance. This is in, I think, medium, yeah. This is it's a medium. So I'm just going to apply a little bit over it. We really do celebrate each other's accomplishments, and we help each other. You know, if I have, and I know who to go to. And, you know, we all have expertise in different areas. So, for example, if I have some issue with technology issues, or when I was setting up that Facebook page, I finally got the new brand Facebook page set up. And if I have a problem like that, I'm going to go to Monica, because Monica has a lot of experience in doing things like this. I don't. I'm a bit of a technology geek, but when it comes to social media, Monica has a lot more experience than I do. So I'll go to Monica, and she helps me out. And you know, she was setting up her brand Facebook page. We didn't have a problem. You know, she didn't stop and say, "Oh no, I don't want you to have a Facebook page. I'm not sharing what I do." Well, that doesn't happen. Like Natalie and I were talking about the foundations, and actually when we were talking about this with Natalie, when I was talking about this with her, you know, I said, oh, maybe what I'll do is when I ordered the Smashbox, I'll do a comparison of the two. And she's like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, she didn't say, oh no, I'm doing it because I got both products. No, that's ridiculous. And if we do it, we do it. I'm using some Becca Color Corrector in Peach, because really it's because I've been so sick, because I usually don't have this problem. So all I do with that is I add it I take a brush, because I'm not going to cut my nails. And I just add it where it seems to be the darkest. And then I'll I'll apply the concealer over it. This is really probably one of the better correctors that I've used. Okay, and I'm back, and I'm going to use this one by Tarte that is as thick as can be. And I'm going to mix it with some eye cream. I'll leave everything down below. You know I can't see a gosh darn thing. So, yeah, I was telling this subscriber, yeah, it's, as far as I'm concerned, and I think as far as many of my friends here are concerned, that is so not true. Undecided about a palette, and I'm thinking, well, should I get this or not? I call Michelle, because I know she's going to agree that whatever I think I need, I need. So yes, you absolutely need that. And she does the same thing with me. You know, and it's not like, oh no, I'm getting it and you can't get it. No, not at all. Not at all. When we buy stuff, we send each other messages of what we bought, and we send pictures. Look what I got. Or if we buy something and it doesn't work, we'll snap it to each other. Yeah, we really are. And we really are friends off of YouTube. And you know, like in Michelle's case, that I have, the only creator that I have met in person is Laura from Shake Up Makeup. I haven't met any other creators. I'm going to meet Annie P from Beauty Defying Age. She's coming to Florida, and we're going to go to lunch together. And we'll probably go do some shopping. But I haven't met anybody else in person. But you know, sometimes you just click it off with, you just have this connection with people. And it doesn't matter. Alright, so you see? You can't, how well it does. And I should have done one eye and let you see what it looks like so you can compare it to the other. But I didn't, because I was talking and I wasn't paying attention. Even though I haven't met Michelle in person, or Natalie, or Mary, and, you know, Monica, I haven't, and many others that I'm, you know, Trish, we haven't met in person, but, you know, I'll tell you something. One time I was going through a really tough time, and Michelle knew that I was going through that tough time. And do you know that she sent me a text, and she said, do you need me to get on a plane and head over there? And I know that she would have. I know that she would have in a heartbeat. I don't know. I'm using Okie Dokie to place all over my lid. I'm going to use Balm Diggity for my crease. I'm using these Wet n Wild brushes. I think, yeah, Chrissy gave these to me for Christmas. If you ever hear anybody saying, oh, there's a bunch of competition and all of that, don't believe it, because it's not true. We share, we text, we talk, we, you know, do collaborations. And you know, talking about collaborations, I think the YouTube community is very much like real life as far as jobs are concerned. As a teacher, I work probably with 60 teachers. I talk to everybody. We get along fine. We share with each other, you know, we help each other out. But there are some teachers that I have more of a connection with than others. I'm taking the Wayne Goss brush and I'm going to use Cray Cray to deepen up that crease. This is what Mary does, and she gets beautiful looks by doing this. So there are some teachers that I get, you know, that we just have, not that we get along better, I think we all get along pretty well, but there are some that we have more of a connection with, and I'm just going back and forth because this palette is quite pigmented, so I'd rather start with little and continue adding on. You know, I think it's the same thing here on YouTube. For example, if I'm going to team teach with a teacher, it's going to be with someone who teaches upper elementary. I can't do a team teach with a kindergarten teacher if I teach 6th grade. It doesn't make any sense. She doesn't know my area, and I certainly don't know hers, nor do I want to. Bless those who teach in primary grades, because I know I don't have it in me. So we team teach with teachers that we have maybe the same teaching styles, the same philosophies, and we could do that. I'm going to use, I think it's Cookie for my outer V. And those are the teachers that I'm going to do a team teach, or I'm going to do a professional development with. I have a teacher that comes in and she works with some of these students, and she and I get along beautifully. I can't imagine working with another teacher but her. She's awesome, and we just get along so well. And I think that's the same thing when you see the collaborations. You know, first of all, the channels have to be somewhat similar, and our personalities have to be somewhat similar. I like to, Natalie and I collaborate, and Trish, and Mary, and Monica, and we do. Our channels and our personalities are pretty much the same. All of us have common subscribers that watch us. Whereas if there's someone whose personality is very different or whose channel is very different, we'll support each other. I'll watch their videos, absolutely, and they watch mine. And we leave comments, and we do likes, and you know, we talk, and we text, and we talk on the phone, and all of that. But we're not going to collaborate, if that makes any sense. And it's not because we don't like each other. It's because we all understand that our channels are so different. I think I just jumped around with a lot of nonsense, but I think you get what I'm saying. That's the reason why you might see some collaborating more with others. I mean, there are some ladies on here that I would love to collaborate with, and you know, and I've gotten requests to do collaborations. And sometimes I try to limit my collaborations, me personally, to about 2 a month or so. And because I think that I think that as creators, we understand that you all will get bored of just seeing one collaboration after another. That's the first thing. So I try to limit them, and I schedule them probably about 6 months in advance. This month I have one with Natalie and Trish and Michelle and I have been talking about doing one together. Now I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and I am going to use Scatterbrain. That one's calling my name. I'm just going to put it, see how pigmented that is? Just a beautiful, beautiful palette. And you know, look at that, how pigmented it is. And I am not adding any Fix Plus or anything to it. It just goes on beautifully. I think another thing that this subscriber mentioned, I'm going to use tarteMaracuja, I think that's the name of it, for my lower lash line. I think another thing that the subscriber was asking me, what she asked was if we keep our circle so close and not allow others into it. And you know, that's something else. I am here for anyone new to YouTube, or anyone that's been around for a while. It doesn't matter. Maybe it's a teacher in me, but I think that I can speak freely for lots of creators here, that if anybody needs any help, equipment, how to make a thumbnail, content, whatever it is, we're going to help. We are. I'm going to add a little bit more on this of the same tarteMaracuja, whatever it is, just to deepen up that outer V. No, we don't have close circles. We don't leave anybody out. Anybody needs our help. All right, so that is done. Now I'm just going to try to blend everything out because it's looking a little patchy. But you see how pretty everything just blends so beautifully together? Oh my goodness, just love this palette. I think I'm going to add some Becca brightener. It's like this. This is the original one. They have some other ones out now. I think they have a dark deep that Stephanie's going to send me. I'm just going to add a little bit there just to try to brighten things up. I did order the Becca brightening powder, even though I'm not a powder user as much. I use it very sparingly. For my brows, I always use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro 2 pencil. Well, this is the Pro, and I use number 2 just to carve out my brows. It just works out really well. I really need to get my brows done too. It's a work in progress, I guess. I use an angled brush from Real Techniques to just even it out. I'm going to take a little bit of the, what's this, Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And I'm just going to add just a touch on either side so I can clean up the outer V here, or the outer portion. I got a sample of this. It's a deluxe sample of the Bad Girl Bang, I guess, from Benefit. I got a sample of this mascara. So I'm going to add some and then I'll be right back. I just purchased a new, yes, I know. I went to exchange the NARS and they had a new display for Bare Minerals. And this is the new blush. It's a matte blush, and I purchased the one that you had me at Merlot. And I thought it's so pretty. Look at this. Look at that, how pretty that is. Love that shade. I think I only swatched it. I don't think, no, I haven't worn it yet. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. I'm not going to do any contouring or anything like that because otherwise this video is already, I think it's already way too long. For lipstick, I'm going to try one that Stephanie just sent me. And this is by, I know I'm going to butcher this, Clé de Peau, I guess. And this is the number 15. Look how elegant and pretty that is. I've never tried one of these, and it was sent to her, and she sent it to me. Ooh, that's pretty, don't you think? I'm going to apply some Fix Plus just to get rid of some of the powdery look. I'm using the Hangover RX. This is by Too Faced. Okay, I'm going to dry my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. You know, I'm back in Florida. It's hot, and you can tell that the humidity is just killing my hair. Anyway, I need to get another keratin, I guess. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these new products. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Laura Lee's palette, Pajamas. Let me know if you have that palette, if you like it. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time.